World Cup qualifying Jamaica vs Dominican Republic prediction, team news, lineups preview. For the first time in their history, Jamaica will host the Dominican Republic at Independence Park in the opening match of 2026 CONCACAF World Cup qualifying for both teams. In their previous competitive fixture, the Reggae Boys claimed a 1-0 victory over Panama in the third-place playoff game at the CONCACAF Nations League, while the Dominicans lost a friendly versus Peru 4-1. Match preview. Jamaica will enter this World Cup qualification cycle having suffered just one defeat in their previous 5 competitive fixtures. That 3-1 defeat versus the USA in the Nations League semifinals is the only time the Reggae Boys have conceded a goal this year. Heimir Hallgrimsson's men have been getting things done the hard way for a while now, coming from behind to claim a win or draw in 3 of their previous 4 competitive fixtures when conceding first. That resilience not only earned them a place at the upcoming Copa America, but they have also moved up 2 places in the FIFA rankings, currently 55th, the 3rd highest position in this region among sides that must go through the 2026 World Cup qualification process. The Reggae Boys only claimed 1 victory at Independence Park during the 2022 World Cup qualification campaign, defeating Honduras 2-1 on their final match day in the Octagon. They have not lost a World Cup qualifier to a Caribbean opponent since September 2016, when Haiti triumphed 2-0 at Independence Park. Following a solid campaign in League B of the most recent Nations League season, the Dominican Republic are in the 2nd round of World Cup qualifying for the first time since the 2018 cycle. Marcelo Nevlef's men lost their most recent international contest against Peru but have not suffered successive defeats since June-September 2023, too. Los Quisqueyanos have never made it beyond the 2nd round of CONCACAF World Cup qualification, finishing 2nd in their group the last 2 times they made it this far. Coming into this encounter, the Dominicans are unbeaten in their previous 5 matches in all competitions when scoring the opening goal. Playing away from home has proven to be challenging for them of late, going winless in their previous 3 matches outside the Dominican Republic, 2 of which wound up in defeat. Since the beginning of 2023, they have only suffered 1 defeat versus a side in the Caribbean, losing 2-1 at Montserrat in November. Team news. The Jamaicans will be without several veterans for this clash, including captain Andre Blake, who recently underwent knee surgery. Demarai Gray is dealing with a collarbone injury, Ethan Pinnock has a sore ankle, Joel Ladabodiere continues to recover from a torn calf muscle, and Amari Bell is recovering from a hamstring strain. Michael Antonio led them in scoring during the 2022 World Cup qualification cycle with 3 goals, with Shamar Nicholson next at 2, and the Claremont striker is just 2 goals behind Darren Maddox and Paul Davis for 7th all-time with the Reggae Boys. Jason Joseph Yambadas and Nelson Lemaire were the only uncapped players named to the Dominican Republic side for these upcoming qualifiers, while Miguel Lloyd reached the half-century mark for caps and Daniel Leonardo Flores made his 10th appearance for the senior side in their previous encounter. Jean Carlos Lopez, who is currently even with Cesar Garcia for the most appearances with the men's program 52, had their only goal in a defeat versus Peru. Jamaica possible starting lineup: Waite, Lowe, Hector, Bernard, Lembakisa, Palmer, Anderson, Lee, Nicholson, Antonio, de Cordova-Reid. Dominican Republic possible starting lineup: Lloyd, Garcia, De Lucas, Ademan, Vasquez, Lopez, Flores, Firpo, Azcona, Ventura, Romero. We say, Jamaica 4-0 Dominican Republic. Despite the Reggae Boys incurring a number of key injuries ahead of this encounter, this appears to be a mismatch, with Jamaica the far superior side. They will face an inexperienced Dominican opponent that have looked overwhelmed and out of sorts against the stronger teams in this region. Thanks for your watching. Don't forget to click the subscribed button and hit the bell icon for more.